Hi everyone, trust you all are doing well. So we finished up in the previous episode. What we have done is we did the store method and dispatched the job. We actually created basically a tag from the request. Right, so what we're going to do in this one is we're basically just going to return a view, and then we add basically a couple of methods in our update. And in the following episode, what we will do is we will actually create a job for that. Right, so let's quickly return a view. So in this one will be return a view. Right, the view will be admins. Okay, as you can see, dot tags, and then we'll just add the create, edit. Right, now the other thing is we can add basically the tag that we need to pass to the view. We can add it in two ways. We can do a compact, okay, and then we add the tag like this. Or we can just add an array like this and add the tags like that, tag like this. Right, so you can choose however you want to. The compact works for me quite nicely. So let me just add it in there, the tag like this. Right, so now that view we haven't created yet, so let's quickly do that. So under resources, views, you would see admin folder, and under tags, let's just create a new file, and inside this we're going to just do edit.blade.php. Right, so let's copy the create one, so copy that and paste it inside here. Right, so there's a couple of things we need to change in the edit. Okay, so I'm just going to change, obviously the heading needs to be added. Right, the route will be, instead of store, it will be update. Okay, and then we add a method in here, basically. The other thing that we need to add in, since this is an update, we need to put a method that's equal to put, like that. All right, with the default with the Blade UI Kit components, the X form will come with the post method, but we just add this for the put. Right, so we don't even have to add the CRF fields because it comes by default with the Blade UI Kit form. But if you don't have that form, right, the action, you just need to make sure you add a method like this of put. Actually, this is going to change to post method like that, and you add here method put like this and add CSR. Right, for those guys that don't want to use the Blade UI Kit form like this, you need to make sure you have that in there as well. Obviously with the ang type like that. Okay, so let me just stop there. All right, the next thing that we need to do is we got our route all set up. Right, for image, I'm not going to change anything there, but for the input for the name right here, this name, the value right here is not going to be the old name. Okay, this is basically going to be the name basically we get back from our tag. So basically tag name like this. Okay. Right, so just remember this is actually a Blade component, so the values that get passed like this, right, we don't need to add the Blade syntax like that. Okay, so we need to do that the same for this value right here. Instead of the old, we need to get basically the description, so the tag description. Just remember the tag that we have received here is coming from this one right here. Let's go to that. The next thing, so we, instead of create, we change this to be update, like that. Right, so obviously we need to check this routes. Right, so as you guys remember, we have a resource route, so everything that we need is in this route. So if we open up our routes file, the route list, you will see we got everything here. So we got our index, store, create, show, update, destroy, and edit. Right, so as you can see, this is the route we need to go to. Right, so let's quickly go to the index view. So tags.index, right at the bottom right here, you'll see we have our buttons right here, the actions, the ban and delete. Right, so we need to add another one. So let's just add an anchor tag for now, and just call this one edit, and let's just quickly go to that route. So route, all right, this will basically be the route that we need to go to. So admin, there's the edit one, text edit, all right, and then we pass in with a parameter here of the current tag that we receive, because we looping through over each tag, and we pass that tag in this view right here. Okay, just going to add just a styling just here for just to distinguish it from the rest. So BG 200 and just a padding of 1. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Alright, so as you can see, we got this right here. So let's go to this one right here. Let's go to the edit button. Missing parameters round.admin. Okay, so let's quickly update. Right, so that reference is basically coming from this route. We need to add basically the tag like this. Okay, the tag in there as a parameter. Okay, there's a couple of things I just wanted to update in our update edit view right here. So let's just quickly, instead of that, just add another closing form text area like this. Right, so what we need to do is just remove the value, then add a description between opening form text area field and this one right here. Then inside that form right there, we just need to add basically a slot where we pass in any value to that text area like that. Okay, so let me just show you guys again. So I just removed the value when I did it like that. Just remove that. We're going to have the text, basically the tag description, the blade syntax between those two text area fields like that. And then we pass this data to basically this right here with an X slot. So just add basically the slot field right there. Right, so let's quickly see if this works. Alright, so we got our name in there, as you can see, some description. Okay, so all good. So the next thing that we need to do is, if we press this update, we need to actually go to the update method inside our tag controller. Right, so in the update method, I just want to return the request quickly, just to see if we can actually hit this method. All right, just remove the required field from the image. Okay, so let's just press update. As you can see, we hit the request right there. So as you can see, name and some description. So let me just add some gibberish in here. So do that. As you can see, it adds it right there. All right, so let's go back. The next thing that we want to do is we want to process this form basically. So let's do that. Right, so in an update method, what we want to do is we want to basically dispatch a job. So dispatch sync. All right, and we're going to do this update tag job. Okay, and I'm just going to create a method inside there, a static method called from request, and then we obviously pass in the tag and the request. So the first one will be the tag, and the second one will be the request. So we obviously haven't created this job yet. We will do that in the next episode. And I'm just going to return and redirect to a route. The route will be admin.tags.index. This one right here, and with a success message. And I just say tag updated, just like that. All right, so what we're going to do in the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to create the update tag job. Okay, and then all of this, and we handle the process right there. Right, but the thing that I just wanted to show you, the authorization is already there for those that might be new. The authorization already happens here when we do the authorized resource right here. Okay, So we don't need to add them under all the methods right there. Okay. So in the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to do the update tag from request job in order to basically handle this right here. All right, see you guys there, and thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.